then last week, if I remember correctly, your plans were to go north, and you had a goblin, I think. Does that sound right?
Well, we don't have a goblin.
Well,
Oh, I
Thanks,
thought
Irish. I thought we
we
did.
abandoned that guy.
No, we left one in town with someone.
There you go.
Sog or something, the constable. Did we leave him with him?
Off to
Strog, yeah.
Off to a
Strog.
great start. Yeah, good job. The half orc, right? All right. Yeah, please.
One thing, before we go, I think we were going to ask the tree before all of, the giants and orcs and all of the other people invaded this poor little town. I think we were going to ask the tree something about why the giants would be attacking here.
Tree said that they wanted food for Grudhog and Guh.
Oh, right.
Or, yeah, the town, I guess, is Grudhog, and they were getting food for something or someone called Guh.
That's right. That's why we're going north. See, Irish takes better notes than me.
Good.
Awesome.
We need a note taker.
Yeah. Lizards have short memories and barbarians can't write, so.
That's right. All right, to the Goblin Fort, Krogma Castle.
So, on your way out, you guys, as you're leaving, Miros, the bartender at the Golden Gulp, does give you all a complimentary stein with its branding on the side, of course, and looks over to Stig and says, no hard feelings there. Sorry, I took it a little rough with your breaking of the news. I just thought maybe, it's I guess it's better quick, right?
Yeah, just lizard folk, sometimes we don't quite understand human emotions.
Yeah, yeah. So here, Steak. Here's a backpack. You guys, nobody seems to have any big ones, so he hands you a fairly good sized backpack, and it feels very light. He says, I put some stuff in there. Just tip it over whenever you wanna, find out what's in it. And he kind of nods to you and says, take care, guys.
Have a
Thank you.
smile on it.
No, the backpack does not have a smile on it.
Melton's going to go right over there, dump the backpack over, and see what's in there. Let's see what's in here.
So as Melton dumps out the backpack, Melton, you see inside that nothing appears to be inside. However, when it dumps out, it has lots of items. So you see there's a crown that falls out. You see there's a 12-sided die that hits the ground that has like giants and dragons on it. There's a copper chalice. You see a bottle of what looks like some perfume. There's a pipe that's in there. There's a small little stick. There's a gold bracelet, a small mirror that has cornucopias kind of all around the edges. There's a small little doll as well as another tankard.
Say a crown.
I did. Yep, bronze crown.
Okay.
Miros goes, well, boy, all right. Well, don't wait to take a look or anything, before you leave.
Well, what is all this? Crowns and chalices?
Well, people come in and just sort of donate stuff for me for a Golden Gulp, and I have no use for any of this garbage, so I just thought I would, pass it along.
Where'd you get this crown from?
It's the lost and found bag.
It was a Silvery Moon native came down, and well, let's just say that they weren't very good at gambling. That's how I got that die too.
Oh, if it came from Silvery Moon, it might have some sort of magical properties. Don't they have... Isn't there quite a bit of magic done by the elves up in Silvery Moon?
I've heard that. However, I don't really have any anybody around here to really detect to see if there's any magic. So anything I was given, I just threw in this bag. Bag's pretty interesting though. If you notice, like, you look inside, there's nothing in there. But if I think of what I want to grab, I can just pull it right out.
Oh wow. I can decipher some of these items. We'll do it along the way.
All right.
I'll put it all in the inventory sheet. Alrighty, and so he says, okay. Well, anyways, if you make it, make it up to the north at all, if you, head up towards the Calling Horn, just let them know that Golden Gulp is coming soon. We just need some caravans to come up.
All right, gang, let's head out.
Alright, so you have your goblin in tow, who's now tied up. You guys make it out to the gate, and as you get out to the gate, you see the guard is now out there kind of putting up the repairing some things. He's got his men kind of working a little bit harder now, and you see Z is next to him as well. That's the lady who was complaining to him, and she kind of looks and she says, thanks for finally getting all these guys into order. I appreciate it.
Well, it wasn't really us. I think it was, the invading army from last night.
Yes, excellent. Well, he just needs, Strahd, he's kind of bullheaded sometimes, and I think you guys really talking him into it helped out quite a bit. So Strahd kind of comes over and he says, yes, it's thanks. He comes over, shakes each of your hand. Great job. I really appreciate your help. My guards filled me in on what all had happened. I'm thankful for that. Barry, he sees you and he kind of looks down. He says, the guards said that you were flinging some magic around.
A bit here and there.
Nice.
I hope I didn't hurt anybody or destroy anything.
No, not that I heard of anyways. Everybody said that, I didn't hear anything about that. Anyways.
Good. I didn't think anything went, awry.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And he walks over to you and he pulls something out of the pocket. He says, well, since you're somebody who casts magic and nobody here really does, there was a dragon once that camped over on the tower over there for the winter, and it gave me this as payment for being able to use the tower. He said it was magical. I don't know what it is, but here. And he kind of flips you this, looks like a necklace, and it has a beetle on it, almost like a scarab. He kind of tips it to you and says, I got no use for it. I don't even know if it's magical. Yeah. So he kind of hands you the scarab, and immediately when you grab onto the scarab, you feel a sensation of peace and tranquility. It kind of comes over to you. And as soon as it's there, it disappears. Not the feeling does, not the actual scarab.
Well, I appreciate this, Strahd. Hopefully, I can use it to help protect this group that we're with.
I hope so. It never really did anything for me. It may be dented too. I did punch it and try to hit it a couple times to try to open it to see if it opened, but it didn't do anything. So, anyways, yeah. Hey, you need to fix that up there. You see him kind of walk away.
Well, that was weird.
It's a weird little city, I think.
Z kind of shrugs and nods her head. She says, yeah, we get visitors, but most of them just come into town and get their stuff and leave. It's a unique place, no doubt about it.
Was Trog trying to show his affection?
That's probably the most I've ever seen of him do for somebody. So, yeah, he may have, actually.
Well, that's awkward.
Keep these work relations professional.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we're grateful either way. I mean, we did help, defend the city. but there's really no need for that much payment. But it is appreciative.
Well, I think they probably recognized, Strug probably recognized that without you guys, the Golden Fields would have fallen, and I think the town recognizes that too. They weren't ready. They will be though. I'm sure that the Giants will be coming back. They didn't get obviously probably didn't get what they needed. So
Well, I'm sure the Lord's Alliance will send help again. Maybe they'll send us.
maybe I hope so.
Well, we better be off.
Alrighty, take care, and you guys have your rations.
I don't know, do we? Well, let me look.
I usually eat the fingers off the things we kill.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mixes them.
Wow.
How many days away is this place?
I'm not sure where you guys headed.
North?
Oh, asking the tough questions.
We're going to the north.
Yes, to a goblin or a taken over town named Grudhog.
Huh? Never heard of it. Well, best of luck. I don't get out much, to be honest with you. I've been to Waterdeep a few times. I've headed over to Amphill too before, but I don't think I've ever gone farther north than that. There's Wamford, maybe there. I've never heard of Grudhog. I don't know that. Belliard. I'm not sure.
Can we ask the goblin if he knows about how far it is?
Sure.
Who has the goblin?
Yeah, DM, who?
I don't know who in your group has it. Has them.
I guess I would, because I'm all restrainy.
Alrighty, sounds good. So Goblin is behind you, tied up and manacled. I don't know if you have him gagged or not, but
I flick him in the head and tell him to answer the question.
hey, not nice.
So I walk up to him and kind of disarmingly kneel down to hit, because am I taller than him, or like how tall is he?
No, he's pretty short. He's probably like 3 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll bend down so I'm like at face level with him, and I'll talk in a like soft, nice voice. So we're going to Grudhog. So can you tell us about how far it is, or if you know which towns it's near?
So not far, close. I think it was 5, 6 moons, and it's that way, and through trees, river, and hills. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
5, 6 moons, but this place
Wow,
only has
okay.
1 moon.
Well,
He
I think
means
he
nights.
means nights. Yeah.
Damn goblin speak.
What is your name, little goblin?
My name is Drew Uparka.
Drew Arpa.
Yeah, ARPA short.
Alright, that's reasonable. Alright, 5 to 6 days. We got rations for that. We should be fine. I mean, even if we don't find it, there's what is that place? Wamford. That's a town, right? Z?
Me no. Oh, Z? She says, yeah, I've heard of it. I've never been there.
What'd you hear about it?
It's right along the river. There's an inn that's there, pretty famous. A lot of people go there. They kind of stop on the way, especially if they're coming through the Dellenber Valley from the east. They'll stop there as they're heading up towards Neverwinter. Yeah, that's a small town. It's a pretty small village. I heard rumors of Wamford Bat or something. I don't know exactly what that means, but anyways, something. Rumors and stuff. Something about a bat eating people or something. I don't know. Stories. It's all trails. Trail stories.
Yep, the local mythos. Oh well. Alright, guys. Let's head out.
All right, sounds good. So you guys have your horses and ponies. If you don't have one, Relena, I couldn't remember if you had one, but they would give you one if you need one. They have plenty. So who's going to be carrying the William is, that's right. So the goblin's going to ride on the back with you.
Well, he rides on the
They giving
front.
it to us.
In the front? Okay. So, all right, and anybody else? And you're just going to head generally north?
Do we see any, use survival and see if we see any, like, trails or prints?
Sure.
Are those black and white lines rivers? These.
Yes, they are rivers.
Before we get too far away from the town, did anybody check to see which direction the orcs? They were coming from the south, right?
They were from the south east.
I think did we come to the conclusion it was because that's where one of the main gates were, or was that just a coincidence?
It was close. I don't know if you guys had come to the conclusion of that, but definitely it was close to the gates because the gates are on the kind of the southwest side.
Who told us the north? The goblin?
The goblin.
All right.
And also Liferless. Did Liferless? Somebody told us about Airgloss, a moon elf.
That was Liferless. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that information came from him. So he said destroy Grudhog. They came to get food for.
He also said something about Shadowtop Cathedral. I don't have the context for that though.
He did. Yep. He talked about that as well.
Was that the thing to the north? The cathedral?
He had said that the cathedral was the last place that Airless was seen, which was to the north.
Alright, all hooks point north.
We could ask the goblin to go north and see if he goes south instead.
Stig, you do some searching outside. Unfortunately, it looks like the giants or the giants and all the goblins and ogres and everything pretty much kind of encircled the town, so you see lots of trails kind of moving around. However, it appears that most of them look like they probably came from kind of a northwestern kind of direction, maybe even skirting up along the towards the Forlorn Hills region, or the east, not west, east, I'm sorry. But it's difficult to tell, unfortunately. There's just so many footprints.
Forlorn Hills, is that on this map?
Yeah, it's just east of the Golden Fields. Yep, right there.
Ah.
We've agreed to go north. I'm ready to go north. I just don't believe that this goblin is a reliable scout. So I just say just be on the alert.
Maybe we should kill him. I'm sure
I can
Stig
do that.
would.
Yeah, I can do that.
I get a vote.
That is true.
Me vote no.
Well, if you want to stay alive, you better take us where we want to go.
Me know exactly how to get there.
Oh yeah, point.
Yeah, he points that way.
Crazy point.
He points straight north. That way.
Pretty good. How do we know which way is north? I just thought about it. We don't really have a compass. Are we just using landmarks?
The sun.
Oh.
And
You're not that smart. Goblins know that. The sun.
Okay.
Relenia also has a feature called Wanderer, where she knows a lot about the land and remembers paths and
Oh, that's your racial
ways to
feat,
get
right?
here. Yeah, that's a racial.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool.
All right.
All
We
right,
follow where he's pointing.
we go north. Let's go north. Me leader. So you guys you travel out of Golden Fields. You see that as you're traveling up north, the kids are running along the wall, kind of waving and screaming as you go by, and you continue to sort of follow up the river path. The weather is fairly partly cloudy. It's looks like it's going to be a nice day. Definitely a tourist type day. Nice cool breeze blowing through. You just see general farmers and animals that are out and about. That are working in the pastures and the fields. However, as you travel by them, you do hear them complaining that animals keep being stolen in the middle of the night or during the day by orcs and goblins and whatnot. But they haven't seen any today, and they're thankful for that. And, continue to travel north. He continues to point you to the north, kind of following up the river. And unless anybody has anything that they want to do, and we'll kind of have a full day's travel and kind of go from there. You guys continue to travel, following up the river, get to the north, and you're able to travel a pretty good distance. You do come up to the stream crossing that's there, and the goblin kind of gets the river crossing that's there, and he kind of goes, two rivers. Okay. He looks to the left. He looks to the right. Okay. Anybody remember which way?
You're supposed to show us the way.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We go that way. And he kind of points to the west branch of the river, following the Deserin River, which is much wider and not current. Doesn't have a real strong current per se, but definitely has a bigger current. Yep, we go that way. We follow that way. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, you know, if you take us to the wrong place, Stig is going to eat you.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep those fingers clean. Hey, was the river tough to cross when you came down from here?
Me no cross river.
Well, then why are we crossing a river to get back there?
Oh, you mean this river? Oh, yeah. It was real tough. We rode hill giants. They carried us. Okay, let's go.
Which is he talking about? The river that goes to Wormford, or the Wester River that goes to Bargewright?
He's talking about the western river that goes to Bartwright.
Okay. This is like a three-way split here.
It is, yeah. Yep.
Do we see anything around that would... I mean, if hill giants came through, they must have knocked some stuff down, wouldn't you think? Prints on the edge of the river? Anything?
Yeah, so as you kind of continue to see if as you're walking along, you see that there's various couple trees that are broken down, but nothing that you would think a sizable force would have traveled down this path.
Anything on the bank? Oh, there's a bridge, huh? So they didn't have to cross in the river.
Yeah, there's a small bridge here. I mean, they have, bridges that cross the river, because you do see you guys are on a path that's kind of following up, that goes up towards Bargewright Inn and Wamford.
I go, hey, that goblin's full of crap. He doesn't know where he's going. He has no clue.
Me no full of crap. Orky back there full of crap.
No, you're full of crap.
You look like Orky. You got gray skin. You Orky.
Don't. Yeah, you're gonna pay for that. He's lying. He doesn't know where he's going.
He lying. Me know how to count. He don't even know how to count.
Oh boy. What are we gonna do about this?
We keep traveling the way I point. I know directions.
No. He's lying.
I'm master navigator.
He is the one
Milton.
navigating us.
Melton, you don't
Milton,
believe
can
him?
your owl help us? Owl help us?
No, of course my owl can help. I'll send my owl up to scout about.
Me hungry. Me want to eat
I'm
owl.
telling you right now, I don't need an owl to know that this guy's full of crap.
All right. So as you send your owl up and about, you see that to the north, probably about maybe a quarter mile or so, you see a band of orcs that are moving along a road. And it appears they seem to be kind of spread apart, but yet still close together. And you see little figures kind of walking with them. It's difficult to say what they are. As you look around, though, you don't really see any settlements around at all. There's no real towns or anything that's there. So
About how many orcs?
it looks like 11 to 12. It looks like 5 to 6 little figures.
And how far did it? Does the owl's got pretty good perception? So does he? Can I see? I'll stop and I'm going to look through his eyes and see if I could tell what they are. The little figures.
They look like either they're dressed in farming clothes, and they look like they don't necessarily look to be greenish in color, if that's what you're asking. They seem to be either gnomish or halfling.
I was going to say, do they look like Barry?
Yeah, they probably do, actually.
So I let the
Can
party
you
know
tell if
that
they look like they're prisoners?
So as you kind of let the owl kind of circle around and fly around a little bit, you do notice that the orcs seem to be pushing one of them, who seems to be a lot older, doesn't walk very well. There's somebody that's kind of helping that one walk by using his shoulder as a support, and they keep kind of pushing him along as if he's not moving fast enough, and he's towards the back of the line.
So I fill the party in on what we saw, and I said, I think they got prisoners up there, little folks.
Well, I think we need to do something about that.
Goblin
Yeah,
said,
go around.
me hungry. Let's eat them. You kill orcs, we eat lunch. Yummy.
No, we need to help.
Oh.
These are all good ideas. Well, we could probably ambush them. 11 to 12 orcs, that's a lot, but I think we could handle it.
Me really hungry.
I'm sure only one of us would die. What
I
do you guys
vote the
want?
goblin.
Me expert fighter.
Yeah,
God,
and that's
Kyle.
why we caught you.
I think you're going to end up tied to a tree while we
What?
rescue these people.
Ah.
Here, and I hand him half of one of my rations.
Oh, thank you. Yummy. Me still kind of hungry, though. Looks back to William. Please?
I give him soap.
Ew. He takes a bite of it. Ugh, that's terrible food.
Breath will smell better now.
What do you think, William? Do we continue on to see if we can ambush them?
11 to 12 orcs, that's so many. I just, all of us getting out of that alive, it's questionable. Then again, we did handle that last battle, but they were more split up.
That is a very talkative barbarian there.
No kidding. He talk a lot.
Yeah, he does talk a lot.
If we're vigilant and watchful, and we set up a good ambush, I think we can take them. The helm would require me to help these people.
As long as the death of my allies is not on my shoulders. Let's do it.
I can also cast Pass Without a Trace, which will help us cover up our path, and so we can have an easier time of sneaking up on them.
All right, let's do it.
Maybe we get ahead of them, set up an ambush. If we're going to do it.
Melton, you're sounding more and more like the goblins.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
No, I'm not.
brother.
No, I'm not.
He's brother.
Well, I'm not the sneaky type, so I'll take your guys' advice on this one.
All right, so can I go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace?
Sure.
So that gives everyone a +10 to something or other.
Stealth.
Still.
Neat.
Yeah, stealth.
I love it. You sound more and more like me every day. I love it. That's exactly like I am.
Is William wearing armor?
I wear medium armor.
Okay.
Probably the one with disadvantage. Let me look. Scale mail. Pretty sure that's
disadvantage.
Yeah, that's all right. It's plus 10. You know, disadvantage. It's only like a -5. It's good. Very realistic looking map.
Ah, I stole it. No, I borrowed it. Sorry, I didn't steal it. I borrowed it.
You acquired it.
I acquired it, thank you. We've used this map before, actually, so.
Was I there for that?
I thought so. Maybe not.
Yeah, it was. This was the same map we used during the fight. Damn it! Like when we're going, it was. What was that thing right after Lost Mines?
Oh, yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
is this where we fought a swamp dragon thing?
No, it wasn't the swamp dragon. It wasn't no dragon. This was like the first encounter right after Lost Mines, where we're kind of trudging through the abandoned house. You don't remember
Oh
that?
yeah, I remember that. We were
Jeez,
just on the
Pete.
road.
It's like 70-some sessions ago. All right.
Yeah, and I had the boots of striding and springing. It was jumping around through all the stuff.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Okay.
So they are walking from the right side of the map down this small little trail coming up to the main kind of road that you're on here. You all are obviously where you're at over there. You have Pass Without a Trace on. I need to get your orc friend. Or not orc, goblin, sorry.
What really sucks is they got good, good freaking initiatives.
Oh man, yeah, they rolled real well. Oh well,
Relina?
surprise round at least.
Yeah.
I mean, if we ambush them.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. Do you want me to just like twin that so you can have Mage Armor for 8 hours?
I actually cast Bark Skin on myself.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though.
Okay, where's my short bow? I need a short bow. I'm really good at a short bow. I'm hungry, I'm telling you.
That
Me
stuff
hungry.
is stuck in his mouth. Tied to a tree.
I'll cast a bless. Trying to think of who to put it on.
I was gonna say, won't we wait and let them kind of close with us a little bit and see which direction they're going, and hide in the bushes? I assume they'll get on this road. My owl's looking at them. I assume they'll get on this road, so if they go in our direction, we can ambush them. If they don't, then we'll have to scoot around them and get ahead of them and ambush them.
Yeah, and you all have the low ground. They're moving from high ground to low ground. Feel free to move your characters wherever you want them, or if you like them in that position, that works as well.
Oh, we're supposed to be sneaking, right? We'd be like in one of these bushes.
Can everybody give me stealth rolls too? Or actually, I can roll for the group. If you, go ahead and give me stealth rolls. That'll be fine.
Don't forget to add that plus 10.
I'll add it on in my head.
All right.
I'm really looking for ones. Is pretty much what I'm looking for. Wow, everybody brought their big dice today. Ooh.
Hey, I didn't roll a 1. That's all you're looking for.
Wow, all the big dice are out.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. All right, and then feel free to roll for your initiative.
Damn.
There we go. Look at that, double 20s. So you see, they kind of come out to the trail there. Anybody speak orc?
No.
No.
Oh, one person does. So,
Are we going to be on that side? Sorry.
no, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I
we gonna
didn't
be
know
on
which
that
way
side
they
of the
were
road?
going.
I just put myself in a random bush. I just want to be near him.
Are you moving them one at a time or as a big group?
I kind of moved them as a big group until at least you can see the decision and when they're where they're going. So
Does it still look like they're moving to the southwest?
Well, they kind of stop when they get to the center of the road there, and one yells back to the other one, and you see the one that's in the scaled armor actually runs up to the front quite quickly, actually, and kind of looks back and forth, and then points towards the north, towards you all, and they start to move in your direction.